Hi everybody, Shemai. Dydd Gwyl Dewi hapus I chi, which is Happy St David's Day to you, because March the 1st is St David's Day in Wales, and not only is March the 1st exciting for that, but also it's the day that Stampin' Up have released some more celebration items. So let me show you what you can get. There we go. There are the new items here. They've actually used some items from the annual catalogue, as well as the painted season designer paper. The second release of Celebration, you could get the paper, and you can still get that bundle. When you spend £90, you can get the paper along with this stunning stamp set, which I'm going to use tonight. So there it is here. But if you wanted to stock up on the paper, you can also then get it as a free item with £45 order. And not only that, they have also released framelets to match their celebration stamp sets. So there's the lily, the lasting lily framelets there. Hello Cupcake ones here. Hoppy Together ones are here, which I used the other day. But tonight I'm going to be using the 4-season framelets die. They've also released a new punch and a lovely stamp set. So how exciting. So it's Free For All Friday today, and I thought because of the fact that there's all these lovely new items being released, I'm going to go with a card making theme. And I'm going to be using the painted seasons here, and the images they give are absolutely gorgeous. Stampin' Up have also got a challenge on at the moment, which is a simple stamping challenge. So here is the card. As you can see, it's all stamped. I have used the framelets to cut this flower out. If you didn't have the framelets, you could fussy cut around these flowers. They're quite easy to cut out. But that's what I'm going to use tonight. I'm going to use slightly different colours. I use mint macaroon there. And tonight I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo, Coastal Cabana, Pear Pizzazz, and I'm actually going to use this little tiny star just to stamp in between as well. So I'm going to start with Flirty Flamingo, and if you notice, there's not an awful lot of detail in the stamp until you stamp it. It's the new distinctive range of stamps. And you'll see what I mean now when I stamp it down. You would think that I've added shade into it, but it's all just one stamp. So I'm going to fill this card background with a selection of this big flower, some of the little leaves, and I'm stamping off in some places as well. And then I'm going to use the other flower then, which looks, I think, like the succulents. There we go. That's going to be in Coastal Cabana. And again, if you notice, you can see where it's sort of picked the ink up, and it stamps really beautifully. There. Just fill in some of these gaps. There we go. And you can see how quickly this card is coming together. I'm just going to use the little tiny leaf now. I used the bigger leaf on the last one, and I felt it was a bit too big. So I'm using the smaller leaf on this one now. And just sort of filling in around the flowers a bit. There. The sad thing about this St David's Day is, for the first time ever in my teaching career, we're not in school for it. It's half term, which means my children would usually be dressed up in their Welsh costumes today. So we had our Eisteddfod, where we sing all our Welsh songs. We had that on our last day of term. So that was poor planning this year by by Welsh Government who work out our holidays. There we go. Then I'm going to use that little star stamp just to fill in the backgrounds a bit more. The colours are gorgeous together. That's the lovely thing about Stampin' Up! Colours. They all coordinate so well together. So I'm using first and second generation stamping here. So I'm sort of stamping twice without re-inking in between. So for Stampin' Up's simple stamping challenge, it's all about paper and ink. Just to show people that you can start off with a small amount of items and you can still make stunning cards. There we go. So there is the main part of my card. There it is. And I'm going to add that to a piece of Flirty Flamingo and then onto Coastal Cabana. What I've done then is I've stamped one of the flowers, and using the new framelits I've cut it out just to add an extra detail. Checking I've got it. There we go. And bring in the Coastal Cabana piece of cardstock now. But it's such a simple card to make because that's all I've used. There's a piece of Whisper White, a piece of Flirty Flamingo and a piece of Coastal Cabana and a few inks. Oh, let's just move it up a little bit. So what I've done then is I've cut just a little strip here that I'm going to stamp my sentiment on, and I've cut the flower here. I've stamped that in Coastal Cabana, and the leaves again in Paper Pizzazz. Oh. And I'm just going to decorate the end of my sentiment strip then. The sentiment is coming from Dragonfly Dreams. I'm going to use Enjoy Your Special Day. Ooh. And there's a photopolymer stamp, so at least then I can see where I'm stamping, and I'm going to stamp it in Coastal Cabana. I love Coastal Cabana and Pool Party. There we go, just going to stamp that on there. And I'm going to stick that then on there. And just add my flower and leaves, not leaves, to the end, and that's all done. There we go. That's going to be stuck on there then. So simple, this card has come together really quickly. Oh, let's just stick that to there. Make sure I'm sticking it down straight. There we are. And what I've done, I've already put the foam dots on the back of my flower and leaves. Put that there. I find these little white backing pieces everywhere, especially all over my landing where I come down my attic ladder. I'm just going to tack this behind there. And then one the other side, and that's all done. How easy is that? There it is. So this is the perfect time. As I say, these new framelits have just been released and they coordinate with the celebration items. Also, This painted season is in the second release of Celebration. You get that and the pack of paper when you make a £90 order. If you wanted an extra lot of the pattern paper, it's also now the third release is today, and you can get the pattern paper with an order of £45. But look at those fabulous framelets, all matching our new Celebration items. So thank you so much for watching. You have been watching Nikki from Nikki Nags Paper Crafts. If you haven't got a Stampin' Up demonstrator but would like to find out more about Stampin' Up, I would love for you to contact me. My selling page is here if there's something that you think that you have to have, which when I look through the catalogue, I have to have most things in there. A huge welcome to all my new subscribers. If you haven't yet subscribed, I would dearly love for you to do so. And also, if you hit the little notification bell, it will tell you of any new videos that I've done. As I say, thank you for joining me. Your support is really appreciated. Dydd Gael Dewi hapus I chi, which is Happy St. David's Day to you. Nos da and hwyl fawr. See you soon. Bye.